and welcome to Mr. Diggs Deals. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a part-time eBay reseller. I buy stuff from charity shops and now Carboots and sometimes Facebook Marketplace. Welcome back to another, or my second ever car boot haul video. Getting a bit of a liking for these car boot things now. So yeah, stay tuned if you're finding me for the first time, as I've picked up some technology. And if anybody knows me out there, knows I don't do technology. I'm not technology minded at all in the slightest. But being at Carboots, it's my opportunity to branch out into stuff I wouldn't normally pick up in charity shops, or wouldn't dare to pick up before. And if you watch my last car boot video, I told you how I was a bit nervous and a bit standoffish in buying stuff like what I've bought today. But yeah, stay tuned for a little bit, for a while, just to see what it actually is I've bought. I have bought quite a bit of technology, to be honest with you, and I've got it at a great price as well. So yeah, without further ado, as you know, I've been picking up gaming stuff quite a bit and stuff like that, and seal media. I'm quite heavily into seal media, so I'll do the seal media first and the games and what have you. Now the seal media is all of this. I picked up for 50p each John Wick 1 and 2. A great franchising films. Although I've not seen number 2 myself, or number 3 yet, so I was quite happy to pick them up. Not entirely sure on a price, but for 50p, I should imagine you're looking at about $6.99, $7.99, something like that. Probably a little bit more. I don't know. For on the Blu-ray, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 for 50p. Rango, Johnny Depp Rango on the Blu-ray, 50p, worth about $8.99, I think that is. Despicable Me 2 and Minions, both Blu-ray, new and sealed, 50p each. Quite pleased to find this new and sealed as well. Shazam, with a slip cover. Quite a newish sort of film as well, for 50p. So they'll go into the mountain of Blu-rays and DVDs I've got there. Over there. Now the next lot is a load of gaming stuff, which is that lot there, and that lot there. I'll just go through with you. Firstly, we've got, for the Nintendo DS, Sonic Rush. I think that's worth about £8. I think it is, I'm not entirely sure. We have, for the Xbox 360, Lips. Xbox 360 again, Stranglehold. John Woo Presents Stranglehold. We have, for the PlayStation 3, Mercenaries. We have Platinum Edition, Rainbow Vegas 2, Tom Clancy's. Not worth a great deal, that one. PS3 Call of Duty 3, that one, by the way. For the PlayStation 3, PES 2012. We have Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. We have another Lips one, a different one. Nice little, probably a little bundle with the other Lips one. Xbox 360 Assassin's Creed Revelations. We have Minecraft Story Mode. Now this is worth about £8, £7 to £8 on its own. But when you realise how much I paid for them, the whole bundle. I'll get to that in a second. PQR, I think that is. PGR, sorry, I think that's it. That's that one. Fight Night Round 4. Gears of War 2. Lost Planet 2. As you can see, most of them have come from like a CEX or something like that. Obviously, they've still got the stickers on. We have Dishonored for the Xbox 360. Army of Two for the Xbox 360. We have Skylanders Trap Team for the PS3. I think it's either that one or the same game on the Xbox 360. That's worth about £7 to £8. We have Forza 2 Motorsport. We have Inversion, Xbox 360. PS3 Battlefield 3 Limited Edition. PS3 Destiny for the PS3. Not a great deal of money in that one, I know, because I've had that one in the past. We have for the PS4 FIFA 20. We have Deus Ex Human Revelation. We have Bioshock. Again, I think that's worth about £4 to £5. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, not worth a great deal. Brutal Legend. Hawks X2. We have Conflict Denied Ops. PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3 again, Dark Sector. Uncharted Drake's Fortune, PS3 again. And the double pack of Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide, worth about £4 to £5 on that one. Now, you're probably going to think I probably paid 50p each or £1 for these or something, but I didn't. I got them from all one store, and I was looking through them, and the lady said, I don't want to take them home. If you buy them for £5, you can have them all for £5. So having said that, I didn't waste any time. Now, I'm quite easily going to make my money back 2 or 3 times on that £5. Potentially also with a load of the PS3 games and the Xbox games, I'm going to bundle them all up and probably put them on for about £10.99, £12.99 for the bundle, for 2 separate bundles. So you talk, I'm looking at roughly about, I'd say 25 to 30 quid, depending on where I price everything at. So I was quite pleased, but on the downside to that, a little story for you. I also picked up, being a football fan, being a Leicester City fan, a load of back issue programmes. Must be about 60 back issue from the 1960s, 1970s. And she said, take them, do them for £10. So without having said that, quickly thought in my head that programs like that are probably worth up to about £5-6 each, depending on the game and who they're playing at the time and stuff like that. So having said that, I picked them off her. However, towards the end of leaving the boot, me and Paul, who I go to the Carboots with, decided to leave this little box with a DVD player on the top of it that I'd already bought for £1. And she said, well, you can leave it here, come back for it in a bit, and I'll save it for you. Well, I was only quite happy to do that because it was an heavy box. So I left it with her. We went round again for the last 2 or 3 stalls, and it only occurred to me when I actually got home with Paul, unpacking his car, sharp intake of breath, bugger, I forgot that box. And by the time we'd realised, after we'd stood talking outside for a while, it was too late to go back. So hopefully next week when she's there, because she's there every week, I'll go again, and hopefully I can find her and retrieve my box of magazines and programmes. So got a little bit too carried away there, folks. Let me just put these down here. Put that on there like that. So yeah, all those games were for a £5, like I say. 2 or 3 games that are worth more than a £5 on their own. So I'll be bundling those up as well. Just bear with me, I don't want to. That's better. Right, next thing, I picked up one of these for 50p. This is a complete official guide, Metal Gear Solid. Lovely little book. All different sort of things about the game and what have you. Lovely pictures. Paid 50p for that, and I'm looking to get about, I think about £8 for that by itself. So don't normally deal in books really of this sort of description, but I thought I'd give it a go for 50p. We have a couple of these, and these are 50p each. Now what these are, there's a game like with little figures and stuff like that. Quite an old sort of game sort of thing, I think. And these are Gourmety 3D Puzzle Lord. Obviously you can see still on the card. Now again I paid 50p each for these, and I'm probably looking at about 9 to 10 quid back on each of them. So yeah, that's, if you go and check out on the internet what that is on Facebook or even eBay, sorry, you'll see what I'm talking about, the sort of little things they are. Yeah, and they're like little puzzles. So I was quite pleased to pick them up at 50p each. Never leaving anything around behind for 50p, to be honest with you. What we have some 3 figures, 3 for £1 on the stall. And what we have, I forget what year this is from. We have a Superman figure, complete with wheel. Now, looking at sold and completes on these, again, we're looking £8 to £9 on this. The cape is a little bit mucky. I don't know whether you can see that on camera. But this is from the Superman, from the film that was, I think, about a couple of years ago. Superman Man of Steel, that was it. Film. So I'm quite taken with that, especially with the wheel. We have WWE. Well, I think it is anyway. Jack Pacific Kane figure. Now this was designed to fit on like a light and sound ring or something like that. You know what I mean? Again for 33p. Again, I've not done the research on this one, so I'm not entirely sure of price. And I think I'm not entirely sure. I think this is Bucky O'Hare. Never seen it. Well, I think it's a film or TV show. Never seen the show or TV show at all. But I think that is a Bucky O'Hare. I have no idea what the price was, but I think if I'm right in thinking, if it is Bucky O'Hare, he might be worth a little bit of money. Can't be sure. Leave a comment down below if you know who he is, or if I'm right. But for 33p each, nice little listings fillers. this strange thing as well. This was 50p from that store with the figures. Rocks. I've never seen these before. Includes in-cut rare rocks. Don't know. Power packs. I think a brief quick look, he only talked about a £5, something like that for that. Now, my first pickup of the day, and I'm sure a lot of you will pick this up in the past. I paid £2 for this game, and as soon as I saw it, I thought he was going to ask something like 5 or 10 quid for it. But I picked up for £2 Escalado. Now, as some of you probably know out there, quite a popular game, and this can reach anything from £30 up to £40 for the game. 30 to 35, 35 to 40. Briefly looking and having a check, see if all the pieces are there. It looks like they're all there, but without checking it fully and properly, I'd have to make sure it's all there first before going out. So yeah, £2. Quite pleasantly surprised when he said that, and it's virtually at the first stall I went to. So 30 to 40 quid, I'll take that all day long. We have, before we get to the good stuff, we have some VHS. Now, some of you may know I'm quite into my VHS. 25p each, these were. We have Sting, the best of Sting, Fields of Gold, and we have Sting Unplugged. 25p each. Looking possibly at about £8.99 back for a little bundle, something like that. I'll pick up VHS all the time because it's one of my best sellers. We have Barbara Curry's Yoga, and the only reason I picked this up because I know through the lockdown and currently people are exercising at home and stuff like that, and anything to do with fitness at this minute in time. Shame I didn't pick it up through the lockdown, but this one is probably worth, again for 25p, for about, I think I last looked, about £6.99. And we have a classic old TV series, Brideshead Revisited, the complete collection. Now I thought this would be worth a little bit more because this one was 50p, but I think this is worth anything up to about £7. This, but for 50p, I won't going to leave that behind. A little bit of the listings filler. We have now. Last week, if you saw my last video, I picked up a telephone, but made the mistake of not looking in the box, and got it home, and to my disappointment it wasn't the same phone as it was. I didn't make the same mistake twice. I picked this up. I paid £2 for this phone. £2.50 for this phone, and what it is a Panasonic a KX TGB 112. Both phones are in there, both work, and I'm looking to get about 15 to about 20 quid back on this double set. So I was quite pleased to pick that up and to realise and find out that while I was at the market stall, at the Carboots stall, I asked if I could look inside the box, and she was only too happy to oblige. So yeah, 250 into 15 to possibly up to about 20 on that one. A few remote controls. Now I think 2 of these belong to the technology I have picked up. We have a Toshiba, one for Toshiba, have one for, oh, this is the Acura DVD player, so it's got the remote with the DVD player for that DVD that I'm going to show you in a minute. Get it away now. We have a Panasonic audio system remote. We have a Panasonic, another Panasonic one. And we have a Toshiba DVD one, which I think is one of the two bits of technology down here. So, as I said, I've picked up some technology. I don't do technology because I'm not technology minded. Can't even say the word. But what I paid for them is unbelievable, because both me and Paul couldn't believe how much he was asking for this next item. Now, for all three of these, I paid a grand total, and it's quite heavy. Oh, bear with me for a minute, folks. I paid a grand total. As you can see, it's mirrored. Now, this guy thought all three bits of these were of the same thing. But in fact, what we have is two very different sort of pickups. Now, and believe me, they are heavy and they need cleaning and they need testing. The mirrored items, which is that and the other box next to it, in fact are a Panasonic mirrored AV control receiver SA-DT100 and CD DVD player SD-DT100. Now, bear in mind, along with the other thing, the Acura DVD MP3 CD player, you'd probably be expecting to pay something like 10 to 15 to 20 quid from the store. But because this guy was desperate not to take it home, I in fact paid £5. That's right, guys and girls, £5 for all of that. And if working, the mirrored DVD player, because it is rather a bit dusty, potentially that £5 is going to be turned into 50 to 60, because current listings and solds and completes, you're talking 50, 65 free shipping. Obviously the shipping's included in that sort of thing, but up to about 65, 50 to 65 pounds just for a £5 pickup. And if you think about it, the DVD player, because he thought that was part of that, I more or less sort of, in a roundabout sort of way, got it for nothing, if you're with me. And the DVD player, like I say, is an Acura, a model that I don't know anything about, never even heard of it. It's a DVD MP3 CD player, and that also on its own goes for up to about £20. And I was quite pleased, and it wasn't until we got back to Paul's car that we researched it, and I got back here and I researched it a little bit more, and before doing this video I researched it a little bit more, and like I say, 50 to 60, 50 to 60, 65, and then another one for up to £20. Can't go wrong really, can I? You know what I mean? Presuming it works, of course. And I was very pleased to pick that up. And even though I don't know a lot about technology, both me and Paul were absolutely amazed that he only wanted £5, because it was quite heavy, quite difficult to lug about, and as like I say, I don't do technology, but I knew as soon as I seen that with all the fancy bits and pieces to it, and because it is really nice, and once it's cleaned up, as you can see, it's a bit dusty at the top, rather a bit dusty. and pray to God it works. I'll be very happy to add that to my store. And my best pickup of a car boot so far, apart from the Dr. Martens boots that I found the other week. And then the last bit of kit, just bear with me a minute, is another DVD player. Is a Toshiba DVD video player, model SD330E. Now I think a brief quick look at this. This goes to £20 to £25. And for somebody that don't pick up technology, well, depending if they all work, I'll be buying a lot more technology, folks. So yeah, as you can see, I've got a little bit braver, chancing my arm at stuff I don't normally pick up, or was too frightened to pick up before. Hopefully my pickups will be like that next time. However, I have put myself on a bit of a sourcing ban for a week or possibly two, as I don't know about your sales, but my sales have absolutely been shocking since Friday gone. 4 sales, that's all I've had from Friday just gone. Nothing today, Monday, so far. I'm in a position where I need to list but not buy and sell basically what I've got. I'm not entirely sure what's going off, whether eBay are fiddling again, or it's that time of a month where people are saving the money to see what money they've got. People are out and about, obviously. I know it's different for other people out there, but yeah, my sales are shocking, and I put myself on a bit of a sourcing, well, not a bit of a one, a full sourcing ban for a week or so, until I get some decent sales and the money pumped back up in my account. Fingers crossed that happens as well, because I've got quite a bit to list still. The Escalado game, the DVDs, systems I bought. Hopefully that'll add a bit of value to my store and pump the viewings up and what have you. So yeah, always got to take the rough with the smooth. You're going to get good days, you're going to get bad days. but yeah, I'm really liking these car boots, and like I say, a big thank you again to Paul Collette. Always a pleasure to be the passenger and talk to you and have a decent chat about reselling and what have you. But yeah, thanks again, mate. Much appreciated. If you're finding me for the first time, by the way, and if you're seen anything in my video that you want to comment on, please comment down below. Hit that like button as well, and subscribe if you haven't already. It'll do my channel good. You'll also get notifications when I go live, when I do more boot videos, when I do charity shop videos, and stuff like that. So till next time, guys, thank you very much for watching, much appreciated. A few new subscribers as well since I've put myself about a little bit, so that's appreciated as well. So till next time, happy selling, stay safe, cheers everybody, thank you very much.